So this is a quick video to help people understand that as an astrologer, a lot of people will ask questions such as when am I going to find somebody, or they might ask, is he good for me? Is she good for me? Things like that. And part of your task is being able to give somebody discernment. So as an example, 99% of astrologers are going to look at something like this. They're immediately going to be like, oh, Venus and relationships. Oh, the seventh house, Mars. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And you can even go advanced with it, analyze the Navamsha chart. You could, take a look at the Panchang and all that. And there's always going to be so many layers to things such as astrology. Dasha is also an important thing to consider, alternate dashas, etc., things like that. But as I was speaking to this client on the phone, they started to describe looking at their chart and saying, oh, I want this and I want that, but then I think this, and they were all over the place. So I was like, all right, give me a second, let me open your chart. Well, I went ahead and did that, and all I really did was check 7 spaces away from the moon, and I saw that it landed in Taurus. So I said, look, what you want is stability and commitment. And yeah, that was that. Obviously, you could take this in so many different directions, but it's very important to be able to establish a hierarchy, because what you get is not the same thing as what you want. What you want is not always the same thing as what you're attracted to. And again, there's so many layers to astrology, but building a hierarchy is something that people just lack in astrology these days. So a lot of times, if you're really analyzing a chart, first of all, you have to understand what it is that the client wants. And that's seen through the moon, right? Because what you love isn't always what you want. Sometimes people love something, but they might not want that, right? But I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of help people understand that anybody can get a app. Anybody could download your astrology placements. Anybody could find out what their signs are. It's free out there. But the difference between an astrologer, right, and somebody that Google copy pastes astrology is being able to have discernment, being able to get the person to listen to you, being able to help them understand a lot of these fine details. So I hope this helps, and I'll make a longer video on it. But wow, I'm just so shocked that this person, they've been through a lot of different astrologers, and then they're analyzing their chart in astrology, and they're checking their transits. And when I got on the phone with them, I literally looked at just a few things, and they were, oh my god, wow, thank you for the clarity, and blah, 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 blah. So if you want to start getting results in your readings, you have to understand these things. It's not always just a planet. It's not always just a sign that you look at. Sometimes it's a position from something, right? And, I did look at the Aruda and the Upapada Lagna and things like that. I'll probably make a video on that next. But yeah, Synastry and astrology does not have to be complicated, guys. But yeah, thank you for your time.